Hello, hello. This is the My Artifact episode number 3397. Today's date is 27 of April 2025. It's been almost like a morning at 7:54 a.m. Usually at this time, summer is really hot. Yeah, like it's a summer in here. I'm actually I'm in India, by the way. Okay, and summer is really hot. um, Day before yesterday was temperature almost like a 45 degrees Celsius, 47 degrees Celsius. Last night rain was pouring so much, and today, like this morning right now, it's been really feel really good. It felt like entire earth has been showered. And as also right now it feels really good. The temperature is almost like 16 17 degrees. Okay, yeah, right now I could breathe. Okay, because at this time it's been almost like immensely hot. But still, yesterday I haven't really recorded any of Artifact. The reason is that yesterday I masturbate. Okay, but that is a good thing. Yeah, what's a good thing? Well, I am trying to control masturbation as much as I can. Okay, yeah. Usually I have almost like a 3 days of gap. Okay. But like I decided that yeah, like I don't know, somehow almost like a month ago, or maybe I was kind of like a feel really horny, and I was kind of like a masturbating every after second days of gap. Oh yeah, and I don't want to be. I want at least like a 5 days of gap. So almost like a week ago, I decided that I shouldn't supposed to be masturbate. Okay, yeah, means like that. I should supposed to be masturbate at least 5 days of gap. Okay, so yesterday I masturbate after the 5 days of gap. So which is good. Okay, yeah, it is good. Uh so, and as also rain was actually happened during the night, so that's why. Whatever. So can we directly jump into the question? All right, yeah, let's go. Let's directly jump into the question. All right, hello. Okay, so question is, am I prioritizing consistency over perfection, or am I getting stuck into overthinking? Okay, that is a really good question. Am I consistent? Yeah, I am consistent, and I could say that I am consistent. Like basically, for a year, I kind of like simply started uploading my content on YouTube platform. By the way, I am a content creator. If okay, I kind of like make a content regarding about Photoshop, photography, graphic designing content. Last year I kind of like switched the channel, switched my genre, because before that I was kind of like uploading my gaming content is not really working for me, so that's why I switched to this photography graphics designing. All right. um and from last year, like basically almost like a year ago, April 2024, April, May or 2024, I started uploading my content on YouTube platform every single day. Okay, and I am being consistent. I haven't really missed any of those days, and I am uploading like every day. Okay, sometime twice in a day, sometime, yeah. So yeah, regarding about the consistency, and I am following. Okay, yeah. um, I realize that perfection is a kind of like a thing is actually happen when you have lot of amount of experience and stuff like that. And right now I'm literally focused on consistency, yeah, because perfection is something that na ki, like, I don't know, when I try to be perfect, then it consumes so much amount of time. And after I create after I create that particular perfectionist content, like I don't know, it didn't really work. Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, like yeah, I know perfectionist is really essential. Yes. But regarding about the content creation, I bit more focus on consistency, and I'm trying to be maintain that consistency. This is my kind of like some protocol. Okay, yeah. Uh, am I stuck at somewhere? Like, did I stuck at somewhere regarding about the content creation? Uh, Probably not. Okay, yeah. And the reason I'm telling you is this thing that my content is like yeah, it is required. Really required creativity. Okay, yeah. I'm a bit more focused on short form of video, not a long form of video. And long form video takes time, effort, and as also you will stuck multiple times. Okay, yeah, because you have to figure it out lot of things when you are kind of like a creating long form of video. A short form of video, it's something that you just have to be whatever the idea that you have, you just have to execute in the Photoshop and record that thing, and that's it. Then you have to edit that particular stuff. Yeah. So um regarding about the content creation, I'm not actually stucking at anywhere. Yeah, I'm consistency, I'm uploading every single day. I am not chasing the perfection, I am kind of like a focus on consistency, and I'm not really stucking. Okay, yeah. So this actually happened regarding about the content creation. Now let's talk about my business. Okay, yeah, because I also wanted to do business, and there are a lot of thinking that I should supposed to do, like a lot of stuff that I should supposed to do, and in that particular process, I am thinking a lot. What do you mean by that? Um, okay, so I wanted to build an app. Okay, first of all, the things that you are actually hearing is called artifact episode. It's a kind of like a something audio diary. Sorry, it's a kind of like a something diary that everyone should supposed to be write every single day what exactly happened. Okay, yeah. I'm just kind of like a something change writing instead of recording. Yeah, means like that I'm recording everything what exactly happened, stuff and stuff. Okay. Um I am doing this thing since almost like a 10 year. Yeah, it's been almost like a decade. I started this thing in 2015, and I'm recording every single day. Uh, because of I'm recording this thing, it added so much value inside of me. My thought process change, my perspective looking at the world perspective is change. Um, I don't know. It felt something really good. It felt something that confidence. It felt something that amazing, and I feel that goodness while when I record the artifact. I feel that good. Okay. So so I don't know. It added so many values in my life when I record the artifact. And last year I thought that what if I build the app so that people will gonna record their artifact, and people will gonna record the artifact and share those artifacts to the platform. Means like that. Okay, I'm thinking about as a kind of like a social media kind of like that. Means like that my app basically what exactly my app is that people will press the record and started talking about stuff and stuff what exactly happened in their day, and they will upload that artifact into my platform so that everyone could hear, kind of like something YouTube. Okay, yeah, means like that whatever the video that you make, you just upload that video on YouTube platform, and people will gonna see. It's a kind of like something like that. It's kind of like a something like that. um so this is my kind of like a something like a plan. Okay, yeah. uh and I haven't really took the action regarding about making the app and stuff like that. Why? The reason is that I am already occupied regarding about the content creation. Okay, yeah. And building a app is a kind of like a thing that ki it like I don't really have any experience regarding about coding, and I don't know how to make a app. Okay, yeah. 6 months ago, I kind of like a simply started building app, but unfortunately, I realized that it takes too much amount of time, and as also like basically content creation is really essential for me. Like right now, the content creation is actually flourishing. I'm gaining some sort of subscriber and things like that. By the I'm not really earning any money from the content creation, but it is very essential for me. Okay, yeah, because I'm 31, I'm living with my parents, I'm not earning any money. So is that na ki content creation is the only one way that I would kind of like a something kind of like a had a solution. Okay, yeah, building an app and things like that, it is, yeah, it will gonna add some sort of solution in my life too. But still, what I'm trying to tell you is this thing that ki building an app and things like that, I'm not really sure that when will I earn money from it. Okay, yeah. And right now I need to be make sure that yeah, I should supposed to be earn money so that I have to move out from these parents and yeah, be independent. So content creation is really essential for me, and I don't want to kind of like only skip that thing. So that's why I didn't really continue this app building and coding things. um, so what is actually my status right now? Like, am I building an app, or am I kind of like a something like right now I'm not building any of those app. Okay, yeah, but I will gonna build my app. Okay, then like what are you waiting for? Like as I mentioned na, like I am really occupied with the content creation. So what's the solution for it? What's the plan? The plan is that I have to be earn some sort of amount of money from the content creation so that I would move out, I would be independent. Okay, yeah. And then basically is this thing, I need to be hired a kind of like a only person who build the app and stuff like that, and I wanted to build the app with him. Or yeah, so this is my plan. So basically it's based on content creation, right? Yeah, it's based on content creation. How much do you believe that this would happen? um this would definitely happen. Yeah, definitely happen. Like, I'm not actually expecting too much amount of things that I'm gonna hire an entire team and stuff like that. Yeah, I would gonna hire a team and stuff like that. But regarding about the money that I will gonna have and I will gonna earn. Okay, yeah, like basically is this thing now, from the early stage from content creation, I'm gonna hardly earn almost like a 20 to 25,000. That's it. Okay, yeah, I'm talking about as a kind of like only average. Okay. So regarding about that, I 20,000 is a kind of like a something good enough for surviving in Pune. Yeah, I'm thinking about going to the Pune, and I will kind of like rent the apartment. I'm gonna live there, and like a 2025 is not really that big amount. Okay, yeah. So I should supposed to be save some sort of amount of money, and when I will have at least significant amount of money, I will gonna spend on the I will gonna hire a people regarding about who could build the app and stuff like that. But why don't you build the app? Like, why don't you like, dude? Now, as I mentioned, now I am kind of like a content creation dude. Okay, yeah, and content creation is the only source that I could earn money. How do I supposed to switch myself to the, like basically I'm not kind of like a denying that fact that I shouldn't supposed to do any of those coding stuff. I do have to, but it's like that I have to find the right balance between the content creation and the codings and building the app. Okay, and I didn't really find that particular balance. Okay, yeah. But there is a one important and essential things to do for me. Okay, yeah, before the building the app is that key, I have to be asked multiple times this, I have to ask so many questions to me, to myself, that is this app is really good, is this app is really, yeah. And I have to understand regarding about how do I supposed to execute my app, regarding about every feature, regarding about things and that. It's like that na. I have to be make sure that ki the whatever the app that I want to make is this kind of like add some certain value to the people or not. If it not, then probably it's not really good thing. Okay, yeah, like I have to be kind of like a somebody be more kind of like a somebody know exactly what I wanted to do. Okay, yeah. So that's why I'm kind of like somebody asking this question to myself regarding about the app and stuff like that. Okay, yeah. So I'm being actually kind of like a thinking a lot regarding about building app. Okay, yeah. What exactly stuff that you are thinking? Um. Okay. Okay. What exactly stuff that I'm thinking? First of all, is that ki, I wanted to make sure that the people will gonna record the artifact. They are they will get the privacy as they. Okay, what's the privacy? A privacy means like that ki like basically like when I record the artifact, okay, like basically the stuff that you are actually hearing when I record the artifact, I talk about so many stuff, okay, regarding about my thoughts, feelings, everything. Sometimes it involve people's too. And when this thing happened at the spur of the moment, I might gonna mention my name, I might gonna mention the people around me, something like that. And that is not really good, because just try to imagine that ki when your artifact like basically there is a girl who recorded the artifact about stuff and stuff happened, and she mentioned her name, her boyfriend name, or whatever it is. Okay, yeah, people will gonna hear. Okay, people will gonna hear, and they will kind of like find out who's that girl and something like that. Okay, yeah, and that is really not that good, uh, because when kind of like somebody your identity associate with your artifact, then probably you would not gonna share that much. Okay, let me explain. Okay, what I'm trying to tell you. uh, Basically is this thing na, ki imagine that a girl is actually went through breakup. Okay, yeah. um, so many things happen and something like that. Okay, yeah. Most of the like in real life, most of the people will not gonna share those kind of like a breakup story, and only the share those breakup story with the very closest person, mostly friend or best friend. Like basically that girl should not supposed to be talk about her breakup story with her parents and stuff like that, nothing really at all. It's very personal to her. Okay, and still it's a very personal. Okay, like even if this thing is actually happened, I didn't really share this anything at all. Okay, yeah, besides friend and best friend वगैरह तो yeah. um why does we do that is because of that the friends or people around me that we trust the more, they don't really judge us. Yeah, like they don't really just regarding about who we are and what we are and something like that, but still there is a kind of like a something problem. Okay, yeah, because like things that we stuff that we, I don't know, it's just like that na ki my app is kind of like a somebody has to be feel that ki their privacy should supposed to be intact, their privacy should supposed to be take care of that. Even if the spur of the moment they might gonna mention some sort of thing, my app will kind of like a filtered out those noun words, means like that their name or whoever those person. Okay, yeah, and try to tell the story. Okay, so that people will kind of like a feel really confidence to kind of like a say everything in my platform. Okay, yeah, whatever the stuff that inside of them. Okay, yeah, because I kind of like suddenly realized that like when I record the artifact, like right now I'm recording the artifact. Okay, yeah, and it's not going anywhere. Like right now I'm actually uploading those artifact on the YouTube platform. It's for like it's for kind of like somebody understand that what is actually artifact and how do we should supposed to record the artifact. Okay, yeah, but at the early stage means like that ki like almost like a 9 year when I record the artifact, like basically from 2015 to 2024, I am kind of like a recording artifact without any kind of like a hesitation, without any kind of like a stuff, because I do know that okay, I am not actually uploading this artifact or anywhere at all. Okay, yeah, so I'm being really free, I'm being really blunt regarding about when I record the artifact. Okay, yeah, and I mention so many names and stuff like that. Okay, yeah. um it's like that na ki now, like last year, I kind of like decided that I should supposed to be upload my artifact on YouTube platform. So when I edit my artifact, I realized that I mentioned so many people's name. Okay, yeah. And this is kind of like a something very problem, because let me tell you one thing, that key, like when the people find out that I was actually talking about them and stuff like that, like I'm not actually talking about really bad stuff, no, but I mentioned their names. Okay, I mentioned their name in the artifact, and it's it's something that it's something that really not good. Like example, okay, one of your friend is actually kind of like a talking about you. Okay, yeah, and he made a video, upload that video on YouTube platform. How do you feel when you watch that video? You feel really that key, like feel really that key, someone is actually stealing something from you, a trust. Okay, yeah, because of that na ki, it's really essential to be that things should supposed to be private. Okay, yeah. And that is what kind of like assembly I feel last year when I editing my artifact. Now I realized that ki, I mentioned so many names, my friend's name, the girl that I'm being with, something like that, like the girls that I'm kind of like a some, it's a lot of things. Okay, yeah. And I realized that ki, yeah, right now I should supposed to be like, I have to be kind of like upload my artifact on YouTube platform, is because of that ki, the people should supposed to be know that how do, what is actually artifact and how much it kind of like assembly add value and stuff like that. Okay, yeah. So it is really essential. Okay, so that's why I'm kind of like uploading artifact on YouTube platform. But another thing is that na ki, the problem that I'm went through regarding about the kind of like a something names and stuff like that, I make sure that when the people will gonna record their artifact, their privacy should supposed to be maintained. They feel really trust regarding about my app, and they will gonna kind of like a something started talking about everything. Okay, yeah. Because uh, when you when you are kind of like expressing yourself, you feel really good, you feel something that he, you cleansing yourself. How, like it's kind of like a something word that I'm using, but this is somewhat true. Okay, yeah. Because when you record the artifact, you are cleansing yourself, you are cleaning, you are a lot of stress and everything. Stress should supposed to be reduced by when you communicate, when you talk. Obviously there are so many people around us, like a friend, boyfriend, girlfriend, or family वगैरह वगैरह, but still it's just like that na, it's a like a sometimes what we gonna say, it's a very personal. Okay, yeah. And we need a kind of like a some person who won't be able to judge. Okay, and that is the only person is our exist is your significant other, means like that your girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife. But at that some certain time, that person might gonna judge. Okay, so in this particular thing, my app will kind of like a somebody act as that. Okay, yeah. But dude, can you like basically I'm gonna ask this question. Okay, yeah, that key, imagine, so there is a girl who is kind of like a something, like a like just, okay, yeah, just imagine. Okay, yeah, like you are the boyfriend, your girlfriend is actually talking, recording artifact, and she was kind of like a talking about this and that instead of you. Okay, how do you feel, how do you feel that? Well, okay, that is a really good question. That if you are thinking that like if the person is actually talking about all those things in the artifact, why that girl or why that particular person would talk to me? Okay, yeah. Um, that is really good thing. But as I like, there is one thing that I realize. Okay, yeah, that key, when you talk more, is not that kind of like a some stuff that you have is became little less. No, it's like that na ki, I don't know how do I supposed to explain this thing, but it's a kind of like something that ki, when I record the artifact, I talk more to the people. Yeah, I talk more, literally I talk more. I have kind of like a so many stuff that I wanted to listen to them. There are so many stuff that I wanted to talk to them. It's not really that key, like basically when I record the artifact and I just kind of like it's really tired of talking to you. No, nothing really at all. It's nothing like that. Now it's like, I don't know how to I supposed to explain. It's a kind of like a some stuff that when I talk in an artifact, I do have so many points to talk with the other. I do have so many points. Like my communication is improved. my communication is improved, the way that I'm thinking is improved. It's a lot of things. Okay, yeah, like you are actually kind of like a thinking that ki when I talk and then I shouldn't supposed to talk to you. It's not, it didn't really happen with me. Okay, and probably 100% I'm literally sure that ki when the people will gonna record the artifact, they also gonna talk more to the other peoples too. It's not really that ki my app will kind of like preventing them to not to talk. It's not, definitely not. So yeah, so regarding about this thing, I'm pretty much sure that my app will not gonna replacing the people. Definitely not. It's a kind of like a somebody cleansing themselves. Okay, yeah, and if they wanted to talk, they definitely gonna talk. Okay, yeah. So privacy, as I mentioned, is kind of like a somebody really upmost important thing. Okay, yeah, that I would definitely tell them that you shouldn't supposed to be tell your name and stuff like that. But yeah, as also their handle should supposed to name as a kind of like a something like their username. Means like that if my name is a Prashant Bhagat, then my username would be like a Jackson 43. Okay, like kind of like a random name, so that people will not gonna recognize वगैरह. If you are a person who are kind of like a something people will recognize by your voice, then basically is this thing that ki my app will kind of like provide you multiple audio samples. Means like that ki it could change the voice. Okay, yeah, it could change the voice and something like that. Okay, means like that people will gonna hear, they will kind of like listen some sort of another people, like something very different. Yeah, so these are all those things that I should supposed to be take care of that. Okay, yeah, like there are a lot of stuff problems, like basically what if the people will gonna talk about something nonsense stuff like a hate religious speech, or they are kind of like a spreading hate and they are talking about lot of not good stuff. So in that particular process, I have to figure it out. I have to be kind of like a find out that how do I um, supposed to people will not gonna talk about all those kind of like really negative stuff. Okay, yeah. Another thing is that ki money monetization. Okay, yeah, like basically I have to be pay some sort of money who would record the artifact. But it's also really problem that ki if I involve money into it, then people will gonna start and take care of artifact much more. And and basically it's this thing, if there is something really nothing really something really say, they will gonna started lying, and that is also not really good too. So I have to be also take care of that. So that's why I'm kind of like a thinking about a lot of stuff regarding about building this app, and I'm kind of like a stuck at every protocol, every problem. Yeah, because not only I just have to implement in real life, but as also I just have to think about that how this thing will gonna happen in like how my app will kind of like figure it out, the privacy things, how do my app will kind of like figure it out there. They are kind of like a hate speeches and something should supposed to be controlled. So yeah, there is like, yeah, so I was actually thinking about that. I don't really have any coding language, but still I might gonna use AI, artificial intelligence to something like that. So yeah, there is lot of things to figure it out and something like that. So that's why stuck regarding about building app like now, not stuck, but I'm stuck regarding about how do I should supposed to be execute. Okay, yeah. So yeah, so these are kind of like a stuff that I am kind of like a something um, stuck of overthinking regarding about building the app and things like that, like all those problem solving things. All right. Okay, yeah. Okay, so there are a couple of pointers are here. The chat GPT is actually mentioned some sort of answer regarding about this question. Okay, what is that answer? Answer is that sign your overthinking instead of executing, spending too much time on tweaking minor edit or video post. Am I do that? No. Delaying the content because of it's too perfect yet. It's not too perfect yet. Am I doing it that? No. Feeling unsatisfied with your voice, visual, or messaging, even through uh, other find it valuable. Am I do that? No, nothing really at all. Posting less often due to over analyzing. No, nothing really at all. Like basically regarding about the content creation, like overthinking is not really happen. Why consistency beat the perfection? Perfection paralyze you or lost. Like basically, I'm focused on consistency. So yeah, how to stop overthinking more faster? Okay, I said good enough. Instead of asking is it perfect, or kind of like a something, yeah, like also one of the thing is that na, ki I'm actually thinking about my content create, sorry, thinking about building app, and I was kind of like a thinking and overthinking and something like that, because all those kind of like a something problem that I will gonna face in the future. So I'm not actually thinking about that ki all those things should supposed to be happen at the early version of my app. No, like first of all na, I was gonna build the app, okay, and then I will kind of like a build slowly regarding about privacy, regarding about monetization, regarding about, yeah, like it will not gonna happen everything at once. I'm gonna step by step. Okay, yeah. Action step and post something like do I took the action? Yeah, I took the action regarding about what I think there. So these are kind of like a something, the consistency over the perfections and getting prioritized, getting stuck at somewhere else. All right, yeah. So this is this then, and thank you.